Hello, everyone. We're speaking with George Henry today. George was born in England, and he got a PhD in neurophysiology. And then he moved in the early 70s to do research at UCLA. He spent 2 years at, you know what? Today we're speaking with George Henry. George was born in England and got a PhD in neurophysiology and moved in the early 70s to do research at UCLA. He spent 2 years at UCLA before becoming a professor at the University of Toronto. George quit research and found his niche in teaching at a college at Vancouver Island in British Columbia for 30 years. He retired almost 10 years ago, and now he's written one thriller, Blood Rain in Trieste, and another one will be published shortly. Thanks so much for being with us today, George. I'm going to get you...
Really nice to see you, Mary Ellen.
Oh, great. And there we have you. I think everyone can see you now. Great. So can you tell us a little bit more about being an author?
Well, I can tell you a bit about myself first, if you want.
Please.
That, I have fun playing blues guitar and Celtic songs on the mandolin. I ride my motorbike around with my senior outlaw friends. I enjoy traveling the world, experiencing the various cultures. I really like doing that. And I like speaking languages wherever I go. And it's always fun to be able to say, hello, my name is George. How are you? I'm from Canada, in as many languages as possible. I really enjoy being retired because now I have time to do whatever I want, write whenever I want, and that's all fine. My wife knows where I am, and I haven't wandered off.
Good for her. Yeah, I see all your guitars in the background there.
Pardon?
I see all your guitars in the background.
Oh yeah, I've got about 7 electric guitars and acoustic guitars and mandolin. I like playing different instruments. I learned to play the violin when I was about in my early teens, so it gave me a background.
Oh, wonderful. So tell us a little bit about the novel in Trieste.
Oh, that one. Okay, I could tell you something about my writing process first, if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm a fan of noir novels in particular. I like to conjure up action and adventure with tough characters doing dark things in dark places. I don't like sappy, idyllic, time-shifting, mutants, time-slipping, shape-shifting, whatever, with happy endings. I don't like that at all. So I began writing only really about 6 years ago after playing around as a kid. So I generally choose a setting I really liked and then come up with a story to fit the setting. So Trieste, I was there 7 years ago, and I came up with a story to sort of fit at the old decaying grandeur of the place. And after I'd been to India and Nepal, I came up with a story which was based in India and Nepal and was about recycled lives and a bit more of a romantic story, but ended up a thriller.
Ah, yes, the thriller.
When I write, I have a general idea how I want a story to work out. I end up with about 50 versions. I get bored if I don't plan it out. What I do is I have what I think is the ending, and what I'll do is I'll just work at it, and I'll have twists and turns. I'll surprise myself. So nothing's laid out, and that's it. I don't want writing to be a job. What I do is I do it when I want for as many hours as I want, and I do it as long as I like doing it. That's basically it.
Yeah, wonderful. So tell us about the story about Blood Rain in Trieste.
Well, Blood Rain in Trieste was it was a story where I have my protagonist as this noir kind of figure who is intensely flawed in many, many ways.
Mm-hmm.
And he ends up getting involved with a duplicitous woman that they are around in Trieste, and with criminals and with terrorists. And he ends up really being beaten up a lot. And but it doesn't end up with a predictably happy ending. It ends up quite ambiguous, and I'll be writing the next one. The sequel will be as soon as I've published Recycled Love, my second book.
Cycle of Love is the second book?
Recycled Love.
Recycled Love. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the second book that's going to be coming out soon? Do you know when it's coming out, by the way?
It might be next week if I stop fiddling with it.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Then tell us about Recycled Love.
Yeah, I've been working on it for about 4 years, but I thought of it before that. But it was 150,000 words a year ago, and I bumped it up to 250, and now I've cut it down to 150 again. It's a story revolves around 3 characters, 2 men and a woman, and they get involved with each other emotionally on this trip across India and Nepal. The major character is a male Canadian doctor on the run for an unknown crime and heading to Nepal for an unknown reason. Then he gets mixed up with murders and kidnappings and strange women. And so it's a mixture of, romance and thriller material. So I'm happy with how it's working out, and maybe I'll publish it very soon.
Excellent. That's great. So tell us.
It's a different way for writing for me.
Ah.
Because, I'm trying to write, instead of just the first person, I'm trying to write 3 characters at once from their different points of view. And one of them's a woman, and I have a little bit of difficulty with that one since I'm not female. So that's a little bit of a struggle with that one, but it's fun, and it deals with different characters of varying sexuality, which is not something I originally intended. But it's just how the story ended up, and that's all good.
All right. Good. Sounds like you're having great fun as a writer. That's wonderful.
No, I do it as long as it's fun, and so far it's fun. I don't like the business side of it. I think that's a bit frustrating for all authors. So I really just write to entertain me and entertain other people as best I can. I like doing that.
All right, excellent. So where can we find Blood Rain in Trieste? Where, if our listeners wanted to buy it, where would they find it? Okay,
it's up on Amazon as an ebook, and also on Amazon through CreateSpace as a paperback. And it's available as an ebook through all of the, the big outlets, Barnes and Noble and Apple and all of the others, essentially.
And Smashwords? You have it. You have it up there, too. Okay, well, that's fantastic. I thank you so much, George, for taking some time to spend with us today. And I just want to let everyone know that we did read Blood Rain in Trieste, and it was quite exciting. I think you'll find it to be a real thriller if you take the time to go out and get the book and enjoy it. Thank you, George.
Okay, well, thank you, Mary Ellen. Thank you for talking to me about books. Thank you very much.
And you have a great day. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. Okay, we got the video stopped. Are you still there?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, good. And when I get the video done, I might have to cut a little something out, but we may not be able to. Who knows? I don't
know how long that was, but I ended up babbling maybe.
Oh, I think we'll be all right. Even if we had to start again, they have to see us start again. It won't hurt anything. But I might be able to. I have a program called Movie Maker, and I might be able to bring that up and take out the first couple frames if we need to. But we'll see. If not,
I'm sure I can always do it again if you want.
yeah, well, no, I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to have time to do it again. I still, despite all the stuff that's ready for Monday, I still have things to do. A whole lot more to do. So, and I need to take a break. This is getting to be too much like a job now.
Yeah, no jobs. I don't like the idea of jobs. No.
You don't want that.
I prefer to receive no money and do what I want. It's much better. Much better.
We got to work on money over here. So you take care of yourself, and we'll be seeing you on Facebook.
Sure. Okay, Mariam. Bye for now.
Bye bye.